Happy day to you. How's it going? So, I've been talking about my goals lately. It is a new year and everything like that. One of my goals that I've had it since I started setting goals pretty much, is to be a better parent, like to be more present with my kids, to be more compassionate, have more patience, basically be a better parent in like all facets of parenting. And um, well, I'm finally taking some steps to become a better parent. Like I have done some things. If I don't know, I don't think I've done enough. But I think I think I've kind of waited so long to really put a lot more effort into being a better parent, and learning to be a better parent, I guess would be more accurate. Is because it's hard to admit that you're not very good at something, right? Like I listen to personal development books, read them. Like I can read them till the cows come home. That's because it's all about me, right? And I can admit that I'm not a perfect person, but admitting that I'm like, not that I'm not a good parent, but knowing that I'm not as good as I could be, it's hard to admit. It's hard to admit when you think something should come naturally, and it's actually really hard and the hardest thing you'll ever have to do in your whole entire life. So taking the steps to actually get better has been slow for me. But finally, I have been listening to this book. Like I finally downloaded an audiobook. And how it came across was, it just came up on my Facebook feed. It doesn't happen all the time, but I usually get book recommendations either from books that I'm already reading. They'll recommend other books or mention other books, and I'll look them up and try to listen to them or read them or whatever. Or sometimes Facebook has like, I don't know, maybe I don't even know if I look up books, but somehow it's gotten across that I enjoy books, which I do. So it recommends like best readers. I don't know what the thing is, but you know how it comes up on your feed and it recommends things. Anyways, this book came up. It's called How to Talk So Your Kids Will Listen, and How to Listen So Your Kids Will Talk. And this book is not new. It's been around a long time. I think I'm currently listening to it, but it's the audio book, and it's like the 30-year anniversary of it. So by no means is this a new book. I'm probably like late to the party on this one, but it had really good reviews on that Facebook feed. Everyone commented, said this is the best book, awesome, and it had so many that I was like, okay, you know what, this came across my feed for a reason. I'm gonna get it. I ended up getting the audio version because I had some credits. I think I even spent a credit on it. It wasn't even a freebie. But wow, it's called How to Talk So Your Kids Will Listen, How to Listen So Your Kids Will Talk. It is an awesome book, and I'm currently listening to it. I usually listen to audiobooks twice, so I'm not even fully through it once yet, but I'm going to listen to it again, and I'm going to purchase this book because it has a lot of actionable steps and a lot of things that kind of like role-playing activities, so you can kind of act out how you might treat a situation before it happens. Not that helps all the time, but like it doesn't hurt. So just if you want to improve your parenting skills, I mean, I don't know who is a parent, because by no means are we perfect. And I mean, picking up some more tools so we can communicate with our kids better and just have a good relationship with them. That's kind of my main goal. I mean, our kids are going to be adults, and I want to be friends with my adult kids, right? I don't want to be someone that they have to go see because I'm their mom. I want to be someone that they like genuinely want to see and genuinely want to visit and things like that. So I don't want to be an obligation. I'd rather be in addition to their lives, not a burden. So it's a really good book, and I like it because the authors of it they were their moms, right? And they had to learn this when they had kids. So it's not like they knew right off the get-go how to talk to their kids or how to raise kids. They learned and then we're kind of teaching as they learn, which I think is awesome. And it makes me feel better that I'm not, parenting doesn't come natural to everybody. Especially parenting effectively, and I don't know, like taking your kids' feelings into consideration sometimes is difficult, especially in the heat of the moment, or like it even has little, I don't know, so not hints, like tips, like, or like methods, I guess, on how to talk to your kids, like when you're tired and when you're feeling, like when you're mad, like how to express yourself in a way that gets through to your kids, so that you're not taking it out on your kids, you're just expressing how you feel and letting them know that that's what's happening, which I think is great, because I know basically, as parents, we're always a degree of tired, right? Like once you have a kid, you're never fully rested. I think we could just come to terms with that, right? So you're always in a state of tiredness, just different degrees, right? So when I'm at a high degree of tiredness, that's when I'm most likely to snap or have zero patience, or just, not be very nice. So having tools to talk to my kids, letting them know how I'm feeling without hurting their feelings, without there being resentment and, bad blood between us, it's really valuable. And they have so many different situations and so many different examples in this book. And sometimes when they talk, I feel like they're describing, like, usually one of my kids, or like they say, yeah, I have a son that does blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, did I write this? So it has really relevant examples of what kids are like in everyday life, because they are real examples. They're real people. They, as I said, they're moms, and they wrote this book. I hope I'm doing it justice. It's an awesome book. Please, if one of your resolutions is to, be a better parent, or you just want to, I think, honestly, any parent could benefit from improvements, right? Like, we're not perfect people, and different situations require different actions, and to have those tools in your back pocket to pull out when needed I think is a great thing. And yeah, like I said, like, our kids are gonna be adults, and I want to be friends with my adult kids, so I would like to foster a good relationship with them and keep that going throughout life. So I think it's always going to be a goal of mine to be a better parent, because I don't want to stop improving, and I want to, different ages require different skill set. So yeah, anyways, I just want to really plug this book. It's a really, really good book, and I'm sure I'll be reading more parenting books over this year, because I'm finally getting started, stop dragging my feet on the parenting side of learning, and really focusing on that, and want to continue on. So there you go. How to talk so your kids will listen, and how to listen so your kids will talk. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.